And the second thing is there's going to be like a need for constant learning. I strongly believe education in the current form will just cease to exist, and there's just going to be a need for um, need-based constant learning, adaptive learning, that's going to happen. So these two tenets will definitely stay.
Are you saying like a structured program like a university will not exist?
It would not exist for the way it is, so in the lectures form, because eventually it could be possible that you're taking lectures on the internet. But what it would exist for is hypothesis building and testing, and just like creating experiments and testing them, and in a very in a very safe environment, which could then be transported in the real world. So yeah.
So let's say I want to study plumbing. So I wouldn't do.
It's funny you always go to plumbing. But okay.
I'm very interested in the field.
Okay.
So I wouldn't enroll for 1 year and do this curriculum. It could be on a need basis. So I have a certain task that I want to accomplish. So I just learn up to that point. Now the next task I want to do, maybe 6 years down the line, I might come back to it. Really?
Yeah. So yeah, because yeah, it could be possible. Because see, that's the thing, right? The first and the second industrial revolution really segmented everyone into a certain job, which hit 9 to 5, and everyone just really doing one thing their whole lives. But that doesn't have with technology and internet especially, that doesn't really have to happen. So you and human beings are very dynamic, very changing interests. So you might want to do plumbing now, but you want to do carpentry later, right? So why not?
It's a very natural interest of mine, yeah.
Or
damn.
Or you want to do plumbing now, but and then there's obviously this whole point about experience that comes, right? So that is the counter argument. But I strongly believe, like, with a changing educational setup, and especially the power of internet, that counter argument won't exist in the future.
So the degree that we have might lose value.
Yeah, definitely.
You told me that earlier. I spent all these years.
Yeah, because I mean, even now there are a lot of questions on degrees, right? It's especially because they're expensive, and people are now questioning the return on investment on those degrees. So I feel it's starting, and I think it's just going to trend in the future.
I think we can both agree that anything you can learn in university now you can learn online.
Yeah.
So it's not the learning experience. So what does that degree signify? Fascinating. So you're basically completely dismantling my life. My degree chala gaya, abhi job chala gaya.
No, but university is I mean, that safe space will stay. That I strongly believe that safe space will stay, because that's a place where you can freely create, experiment, test your hypotheses, and so on. So I think that definitely.
So the research arms or the labs of them will be more.
Yes.